Hi, I'm Lynley. Welcome back to another episode of Tile Talk. Today we're going to be talking about everyone's most exciting topic, which is sealing grout. And how often should you seal it? Should you seal it? Can I seal it myself? All those good things. So I know it's not the most, like I said, exciting topic, but it is definitely something worthwhile talking about. So I wanted to take a minute just to briefly kind of go over the basics of it. Essentially, most grout is a mixture of sand and cement, and it is porous, and if you do not seal it, it can lead to discoloration, staining, mold and mildew buildup, and over time, the look of your grout will not be the same as when it was originally installed. So most manufacturers recommend resealing grout every year to a year and a half, depending on usage, especially in areas with a lot of water, like showers would be a good example. So essentially, whenever you do seal the grout, it's almost two different processes. You have a tile sealer and you have a grout sealer. Today we're going to be talking specifically about grout. So you can do you can roll it on, you can brush it on, and sometimes in some applications you can spray it on. The choice is kind of up to the end consumer. Of course, you can hire a professional to do this, but if you have a relatively simple design, it's very easy to do yourself. The only exception to what about the sanded grout would be an epoxy grout. Epoxy grouts are a whole different type of grout. They are non-porous and they are flexible in some applications and mostly used with glass and non-porous products. Epoxy grouts never require resealing. They are more expensive than your standard grouts, and they're not, like I said, they're suitable and wonderful in some applications, but not necessarily every application. Your sanded and unsanded grouts are what I was speaking of before that are more porous, so you need to seal them once to every 1 to 1.5 years. A good way that manufacturers suggest you testing if it's time to reseal your grout is waiting till the grout is dry, and maybe doing a little water droplet test. If that water beads up on the surface, then you probably still have enough protection happening. Once it starts to instantly absorb into the surface, it's probably time to reseal it. So there are a couple different grout sealers. You have a penetrating sealer and you have a surface or non-penetrating sealer. A penetrating sealer does exactly what it says. The sealer penetrates through the surface of the grout and soaks all the way through, and it protects the entire thickness of that material. A non-penetrating sealer essentially just creates a coating on the surface, and that one can wear a little bit more easily over time, especially if you're doing painted grouts or you're trying to conceal a color. Most likely that sealer that you're putting on is a topical or non-penetrating sealer. There are several brands to choose from. There's Aquamix, 511 Miracle Sealants, Stone Tech. We've got many to choose from. So the bottom line is take the time, keep up with it, make it a part of your spring cleaning, make it a part of your yearly routine, whatever works best for you. And sealing that grout will keep your look as beautiful as the day it was first installed. Hopefully you enjoyed this very exciting episode, and we hope to see you soon.